Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming in today. Probably some more people's gonna coming in. I know I'm kind of like a late today, but today I was in Chicago. I spent a lot of time in there and had a very awesome, great time with Brother Rich. We spent kind of like a very good quality time. I'm talking about as a quality time, it is about resolving things and helping like a brother to brother energies help into that positions in there. What I was about today to talk, it is about if you feel as a twin flame, you know yourself as a twin flame. Actually, I wanted to type these sessions. Are you a twin flame? But I didn't, and the reason is that you know who you are. If you had the initial awakening within the twin flames, you know the download that you receive about within the journey that you need to develop yourself from within as a twin flame. So this is what I'm going to be talking about. That inside of you, there is this energies that you have from since the beginning of your awakening. Right now those energies they're taking you into a totally new way. They're taking you to this beautiful imagined energy that you had at the beginning of the awakening. Now they are reality. They are not anymore fake or make it up or situations and so on. I had a very great message suggesting you that in yesterday's sessions you can go ahead and read the message from Erica. Erica, so thank you for the feedback because the feedback is needed to the people. And I want to personally recognize you for this, for it. It's not only that a lot of the people begin to go back in there, but they have to face a lot of things. They have to face the trust, the surrender, the let go. And some of the people have to really find the courage as a twin flame. I received a text message about it. I feel afraid to be on my own. I feel afraid and have a courage. You need to understand as a twin flame, you actually have to face all this. You have to have the courage to stand up for yourself. You have to have the courage to be on your own. That's how you're going to find out your really powers as a twin flame. Otherwise, if you're codependent, if you're depending on your twin flame that comes in and actually help you with this, there's nothing wrong if they help you. Actually, it's more beautiful. But we are talking about that if your twin flame is not coming, your soulmate's connection is not coming, your divine partner is not coming, who are you? You are sitting there in one spot of your life, you're stuck in the positions of the energies, and right now you're thinking about what are you going to do within your life. Actually, you already know what you have to do in your life. That program was built from within you. You to build yourself by removing the old stuff from inside of you. You to go ahead and find the courage to do the things that it's right according within your own personal download, whatever you have to do, whatever you have to get on, because sooner or later you are going to face that. You're pushing your twin flame journeys out of the way, you're pushing your evolution, soul evolutions. Guess what? It's coming time that you're going to be putting back in there. And that's what this is. Oh, Erica, hi. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for the love. Actually, it was very beautiful message. I shared actually your message with Rich today when we spent time together, and beautiful. That is what the beauty is. That's the beauty of the soul. That is the beauty of the energies that we are working with and the divines right now, with all those energies that it's coming back. You felt it right. Our energies, I'll come back, but they're with a new action attitude. They're not like before. They're not like, oh well, I think this is what's good. This is all so on and so on. Now is it totally different. You have this full understandings of actually what's happened. You have a higher view. You have a higher understanding for yourself. Now you feel like you are ready for being in the union. You know from within you whatever it was missing inside of you, you build it from within. Now you feel whole. You not feel like there was a missing pieces in there. Now the only thing that it's probably is going to be missing is your divine timing and your divine connections inside of it, in your soul, your soulmate, your twin flame, your divine partner, however your case might be within yourself. But guess what? You have right now the courage because you know what you're capable of. So the courage is depending on your abilities and the capabilities from within you. You have the inner peace, you have the understanding to look at the two sides of the issues. You have mastered how, what, and what you need to do. And you learned the three things: the trust, the surrender, and let go. And the biggest part is right now is to surrender the old energies. This is a the surrendering the detachments. Uh, these attachments that you have, it's all of a sudden they're not helping you in your journey. They're not evolving you from within. They not. You're afraid of this disconnect, as Lee said, connect to disconnect, and so on. But we're talking about that right now. The energies are asking you for one thing: performance, actions. Okay, show me what you got, show me what you learned, show me what that you did and everything that you get it done. I feel confidence inside of you. You have the knowledge, you have everything from within yourself. Have you fully integrated the download within yourself as a twin flame? You ready for actions? You ready to practice? You ready to live the life as a twin flame? And this is what the energies are going on right now. And I'm so happy for some of you that you're getting at this because this is a powerful energies. They are combined with the divine masculine, divine feminine energies inside of you. Why? Because right now you possessing the both side of the realms, but you keep everything in peace inside of the center within you. That's where everything lives inside of it. If you picture yourself inside of you, there is a town. In the center of this town is living your soul, your light, your spirit. This is what your center is. And out through that center, right now, you're building what you are told to build from within yourself. So, Margot, hi, Alicia, thank you for coming in. And right now, the energies are asking you for actions. Andres, thank you for coming in. Glad to see you here. For and looking at right now within the current situation, specifically right now within the full moon. Well, the full moon energies, it is about relationships. Do you have a good relationships with your soul, with your spirit, to the divine? Did you build that divine energies within you? And some of you is going to feel that energies inside. And when you feel that energy, you are happy. We actually today we manage with Rich to send happy energies to other people because we know how that feels. And it's funny. You have connections with people who are on the other side of the pond, talking about they are back in Europe. And all of a sudden you feel them. They feel like, yeah, I was thinking about you. Yeah, I was thinking about you. That's what the soul family is. That's what the soul family is about. We do care for each other. We share and care for each other. And this is what the Twin Flames families will do for it. Erica, I'm very happy this moon gave me love. Yes, that moon exactly what that does. Gives love. Specifically talking about the divine love. The moon right now, there is at Libra, actually gets divine energies with Uranus. Everything else that the moon gives is not its conflicts, confrontations, dealing with things beyond your human capabilities or abilities. But on the other side, the moon is giving you the most precious gift. That is the divine love from within. Um, Andres Sanchez Dio, what time is the full moon in Texas? Actually, the full moon and can be like a vary like for if the full moon in New York, for example, it is going to be like 1 o'clock in the morning. Take a look at it within yourself. What is the time difference? And you find out what is that going to be. I mean, I can take a look pretty quick for if you want to know exactly when that is, that full moon. Uh, I will put a Dallas, Texas. Dallas, Dallas, Colorado, Michigan, Dallas, Texas. Okay. Sixth. Next. Next. Okay. So the full moon is going to be at 1 o'clock in the morning in Dallas, Texas. Okay. That's how it's going to be, Andres. It's going to be at 1 o'clock in the morning, Texas time. I put Dallas, Texas. I don't know how far you're from this, but that's what I put in. So we were talking about with Rich about something very particular in there, and talking about the understandings of the energies. But it's another thing. It is not only to understand the energies. It's not only to feel the energies. It's not only to get all that. How you gonna act on the energies? The acting of the energies, it's coming within your personal relationships within yourself. That is it about your capabilities of to be honest from within yourself. It's a little hard because those are very touching, because the energies will present the truth and the things that you have to have inside of you. And once you understand the things that you have to have inside of you, those are the things, the missing pieces that are inside of you. For example, you're missing a garden. You build the garden. Now you have the garden. While you were expecting the garden to be given to you from parents or situations. Okay, now in that garden, you're missing tomatoes. Then you go planting the tomatoes. You're missing the cucumbers. Then you go planting the cucumbers. But that is your own garden. What are you going to put in? You can put some flowers. You can put so many things. But this is what you build inside of you. But that is going to ask you to build it outside of you. So if the paradise is inside of you, it's going to be asking you to build the paradise outside of you. If you are missing things from outside world, okay, you need to look at those things from the outside world. This could be a relationship, missing masculine energy, missing feminine energy. This could be love from others. This could be understanding from others, and so on and so on and so on and so on. Now you're looking at the things that you're missing there, the things that you never developed, the things that was never given to you. Okay, so you can fulfill your needs, so you can feel whole, and so on. Now you're looking at inside of yourself with this. It's like this is what I have to develop within me. You got that program during the awakening as a twin flame. But right now, that program right now, it's working so powerful to do the things, to build the things that you need to build from within. And I'm talking to you about it. It is that you're gonna feel the comeback, like it or not. You're gonna feel the comeback. The energy is gonna answer you. They wanna answer them for whatever reason that is. You may be the chaser, you may be the runner, you may be whatever your situations is. The energy is gonna ask you where you at, and they're gonna pull you back to help you to go within your life. But those are the energies they help you down the road when you are awakened to realize the truth inside of it. And those energies begin to be a very powerful and perspective. Okay, you acting on the new ways as by the program that changed you when you are awakened as a twin flame, you will find out something very powerful. The new energy is actually working with you, and they understand this because you taking the new path. You're taking that new path that you were supposed to take, but now you're performing in the new path. See the difference? There is a lot of difference in this, guys, and there is a lot of similarities within the energies. There is a lot of things that it's in the energies, but what else is in there? You Your new version is there. Your new upgraded higher self is there. Your soul is there. Your spirit is happy. And now you're feeling the love within the universe within you. And that's what Erica says, that she's so happy because people who achieve that, okay, they know how that feels. They feel happy for no reason. Maybe some of you have to go ahead and revisit Hakuna Matata song. Yeah, talking about that. I was so happy today because today I went out to places that I was there before. And those are places that give me some pains, give me some situations, give me some things inside. Passed through the hospital that I was in the accident for it. There was a visions. There were some things that comes out and so on. I had that visions, but looking at inside of me, I was like, come on, you're in the real world now. Okay. But still, it affects you. Okay. But it is about that you're going to be allowing this from within. There is a lot some more other things that are affecting me, but I'm trying not to allow them for going on in there. I walked today at the Millennium Park in Chicago. Beautiful place. I will in downtown Chicago. I'm going to be posting some pictures a little bit on the Facebook in there, but the energy was different. It wasn't the same as years I knew it from before. It wasn't the same. Now the new energy is a little different, and I see a new buildings in there. I see a new things in there. But even than that, I see it through the people because what I comparing is how the people reacting into the energies. Have you pay attention when you go out the streets? A lot of the people is gonna be not seeing you. You are like invisible. You like you're not resonate. You're not doing the things inside. But have you pay attention? There is a very special people who actually they are attracted to you, and they are like, "Oh, I recognize your soul." Now this is works. This is how you're gonna be finding your soul family, this your tribe, your soul situations that it's gonna be. Sounds similar like the beginning of the awakening as a twin flame. You found somehow informations about twin flames. You begin to learn about twin flames and so on. But now it's different. What is different is reality. Now, twin flame and reality begins to be merging. Okay, you become the twin flame and you're merging with those energies. I know a lot of you begins to feel those energies. So that's why I'm smiling or trying to smile. I'm not smiling like before, but they made me smile today. I'm like, that's not my full smile. And they're like, what do you mean? And so I had to show some smiles from years ago. Anyway, but that's what this is. And if you guys have some any questions, you guys can ask him right now. And let's get this chat rolling. All right. Hi, Stitching. Thank you for coming in. Maria Richards. Mora. Hi, Mora. Thank you for coming in. And glad that you have you here. And if you guys sharing your own experiences at Twin Flame or want to add something, you're more free to do it. But right now, at this current moment, there is so many things are going on all over the place. All crumbling, situations comes out, truth comes out, emotions high or emotions stable and balanced. Use that moon that it's in Libra right now energies for balance, balancing the thing inside of you, the authority, the proper authority within you, the divine authority within yourself. And when you have that divine authority within your authority and together within your intuitions, guess what's going to happen within yourself? Your energies is going to be off the roof and a totally different. They're not going to be like this energies that are so powerfully spreading out. No, they are going to have quality. You're going to be only thinking about sending love to somebody, and the quality of that love is going to be off the roof. It's not so much intense, but its quality is not that much powerful, but it's quality. And the differences within those energies, you guys, you are going to be feeling it within. They're more connecting with the universe and the divine. I say you got that energy during the awakening is a twin flame. When you understood this is a different kind of love, when this is a different kind of energies inside from within you. And as I said, when you awaken as a twin flame, you got that program. The people who's going to have issues with those energies, those are the people who program themselves, learn what twin flame is. They wanted their twin flame. They thought that their connection is a twin flame and so on. They're going to have some challenges with the new energies because there was not actually awakening from the twin, from the situations inside. But the awakening is begin. It is what it is. And some of the people actually that got awakened to understanding, to reading about the twin flames and understanding with the situations. Some of the people, if they did the inner work as the twin flames did the inner work, they will tap into the same new energies. But the people who just wanted to be a twin flame just because of it, it is what it is, you will understand they're going to have some hard time with those energies. Hi, Guy. Thank you for coming in. And this is what I'm saying that you guys going to feel those energies right now. They're the energies of the truth that comes out. Okay, the truth that comes out. Um, our sensei on the top dojo speak to us spirituality things also, but he don't know what we knows. Let me tell you, I was talking about Eric is so interesting. We were talking about uh, martial arts. Actually, yesterday I was holding a katana. You know what that is? It's kind of like a fake katana. It's not like the real one. It is the ones that you can buy for like $60, $80 and so on. But We're talking about the cult of the samurai, the Bushido. We're talking about the honesty, the dignity. And we also talk about that the martial arts were not created to go to war. The martial arts was actually you to build yourself from within you. And if you need to fight, it is about you to protect and serve. You're not studying the martial arts just to go out there. You study yourself within the martial arts because the martial arts shows you who you are. They are actually the mirroring from within you. You're angry in the martial arts. Guess what? The anger comes out in there and leads to a low level training. It leads to a low level personality. And usually, when you get up in the high quality dojos, they sense your anger and they purge you out in there because the honor and the dignity and the respect and the serving into the divine, it does not resonate with the rest. So, talking about the spirituality in the dojo, some of the people they know about it, but it's different. Different if you know it about what I'm talking about in there. So, but so great that you're sharing this with us. Uh, so, Mora, yes, I feel these energies for sure. Yeah, Mora, actually, we know each other for since the awakening, I believe, and we talk about those energies. You know how I was years ago, and I bet that if you see me now, the energies are yeah. But those energies we had them within us, but they were not fully proactive. They were kind of like a put it in the back burner because all of you are focusing it is about union with the twin flame, union with the twin flame. Actually, the union was within ourselves first, and that's why a lot of the people were missed. You to fully accept and begin to perform, and that's divine energies that wake you up. That's what it is. And now that create the balance from within yourself, the inner peace. And now you know what are your abilities, your capabilities, and the things that you are ready to serve. It's the same thing within and the dojos when they build samurais. The samurai is ready because he knows who to serve. He knows the honor, the dignity, the righteousness. So exactly. Uh, Erica, I don't know what can I share. Whatever you feel, Erica. Don't pressure us in there. If you feel like there is nothing you can share, there is. Don't worry about that part. I was just pointing out that what you share on yesterday's video, that's what it was going on. That what was going on. And some of the people got triggered because they don't have the courage, they don't have the balance and the inner peace inside. But right now, when you have the courage and the inner peace inside of you, then the things are so much different and so much powerful anyway, in the same way. Mora just crying so much and it's been not a great mood off and on this week, doing my best to find a balance. Mora, actually, this is what's happening right now. It is that it is brooded old issues, old pains that comes out in the surface, old crap that was hidden. And right now, it's very emotional time because of the way that the energies are. But they're actually bringing at this for two reasons. Number one reason is do you understand it now? Okay, that you really understand it. And number two, what do you need to work on it? What you have to let in there. And the third thing is the test. Have you overcome these issues? Have you rised up? Have you been grown up? And if you do, you are in this emotional situations of crying or all things are coming out into the light from within you. Congratulations. The new energies are helping you to tell you what did you miss during the awakening journey since you were awaking until today. This is like if you put that in a kind of like a schooling perspective, this is kind of like a mid year of your schooling. And it's like, let's see what you know. Let's see what can you do. Let's see how far have you been gone and so on. Because you need to look within the new. The new energies are coming and they're asking you for this. So, Mora, don't put so much pressure within yourself. Finding the balance, though, of what you don't know and what you just find out. And look at it like the negative side is like, I didn't get this, I didn't get that, maybe I should have this, and so on. Get this stuff, that negative stuff. It's like, those are the things I need to improve. How happy I am that those are the things that I need to improve. And you transmit that negative energies, you're turning into a positiveness. You inspire yourself that way, and that way, even the harm from others can turning into a positive directions that show you what is your weakness was. Is the same thing like in the martial arts. It's there that during the trainings, it shows you your weaknesses and you're working on your own weaknesses. But your weaknesses as a warrior, talking about specifically in the martial arts, are actually correlated to your internal weaknesses from within. If you guys don't understand what I'm trying to tell you, I will suggest you one movie, The Last Samurai. And that was at the time when they trained him. And he always losing because he had so many things in his mind. And um, the son of the lady that he loves so much approached to him and told him, listen, too many minds, no mind. You focus on everything around you, no mind. And that's how he won. His weakness was his mind from within. I suggest you to watch that. It's a very good inspirational movie. It's actually a lot of twin flame energies is in there. Andres, Dio, I feel good to be here with you and everyone, and I feel the good energies in the love. Great. We love for kind of like a comments like this because that's how it comes in within the people here. This is why this soul chant daily that it's coming. It is about to help us in the journey. It doesn't matter, what the situation is to help us in the journey. And this kind of like coming from you, talking to us that you recognize these energies, you're getting into these energies, and it's not like me saying it, you guys saying it, okay? This is what it is. You guys feel these energies. You guys feel good. You're welcome to be here. That's why we're all here, guys. And thank you. Thank you for the confirmations. Erica, yes, we'll learn to be better human. Exactly. Exactly. Rich, my brother, CF is here. Thank you, brother. Love that heart of yours. Mora, thank you so much, dear. I really appreciate your words of wisdom. You guys welcome. Okay. You guys welcome. Giving it to you. Twin flame feel like a life for other people. Twin flames have a lot of missions in there. They could be whatever they are. They could be in the personality situations. They could be working on the material improving situations. They could be improving on the friendship relationship. They could be improving into the family situations. They can be working on the ego, dissolving and creating wisdom situations. It can be as a healers situations, and so on and so on. It could be a relationship or fighting within the darkness situations. It could be a writers. It could be so many things, but the main leading thinker is the peace for it. That's the peace from within. So yeah. Mm, um, Erica, I'm in. I can share TF things at the dojo, but don't know if they understand. Let me tell you, some of the dojos depends of what they learned. For it, they might understand, they might not. Okay, but you can look at it in there, and you can just put the energy and the right people. They're just gonna become to you. Those are the people you need to talk to. Okay, not like in everybody. Probably not everybody will understand. Okay, but the right people would. Mora, okay, awesome deal. Are you welcome, Mora? Stitching, I learned self acceptance, you're walking through every test by knowing my own cycles and enlightenment them to keep open new doors and create new. Exactly, stitching, that's what it is. Creating the new, the last portion right there. If you look at it, awakening of the twin flame journey, creating the new. You were telling the people you're a twin flame, and they're like, "What the heck that is a twin flame?" They do not know what that is, but you know it. You cannot fully express it because you just open the book that says twin flame in there, and you begin to read pages, begin to learn things, you begin to understand things, and so on and so on and so on and so on. And you tell the people, and that's how this love is, and they're like, "Oh no, we don't believe in that. We don't know what this is. 10-4. If you don't know what it is, we're rejecting it." Let me tell you, the beginning of the awakening back in the days, right now, as right now, the energies are pretty much the same thing, but just different. Okay, now the difference is the world know what twin flame is. So this is one of kind of like the good differences in there, because there was a lot of information pull out what twin flame is. Also, there was a lot of medical studies that has been done that actually prove it, the twin flames. Talking about the mirroring neurons, I'm talking about the portions of the brain, how the twin flame operates with the energies that we are emitting and we are receiving energies through using in the brain. It's already been proven. So there is no, okay, before you're telling the people that this is what happens, and they're like, yeah, right. Man, what kind you've been smoking in there? You know, I just like, it's a little bit of that. And now you are on the other side, and you're kind of like, do you guys remember what I told you so years ago? What are you gonna do now? How you gonna act? How you gonna react? You still gonna rejecting things? Now it's different because we know the truth, and the truth is out there. Okay, I don't want to sound like Mulder, but talking about X Files, but come on, it is what it is. Okay, but yes, creating the new. We knew that we have to create something new right at the awakening. Right now, we are in the stage that we have to creating the new. So it's gonna be a transition time in the next year and a half too, but you're gonna begin to feel these new energies. We talk about the new energies. Now they're here. So enjoy it. Do the best out of it. Trust in those new energies and Godspeed, I would say. Mora, aha, that makes so much sense. Definitely will watch. You're welcome, Mora. Natty, hi. Thank you for being here. Stitching peace and a blissful from within. Being thankful with the things I have. Keep working to be proud of Akashic Records. The Akashic records. Let me talk to you about a little bit about the Akashic records. Those are the records that are for reference. Okay, in case you need them, and in case you want to know and things so on it, you actually making like very powerful situations in there. Some of the people are gifted of reading the Akashic records. Just one thing, don't be really focused on what happened in the past during the Akashic records. Okay, the Akashic records are holding all the informations ever since this universe was created. It has a knowledge, it's got a long, many things inside of it. You can learn advanced knowledge, you can learn advanced energies, and so on and so on. And for example, uh, long time ago they were writing the books that we are making animation movies. We are going to have cell phones, and we're going to have this and that and new technologies and so on. Well, guess what? Today, I mean, you can go out without the cell phone within you, right? And you have video conversations, video calls. Come on, we're talking about there was a back into the days. Now we're reeling on this reality. It's the same thing with the Akashic records, though, because sometimes with an Akashic records, you may be reading things and so on, but you got to be very careful. Don't mix the timelines of the Akashic records, okay? But it's good. It's good if it does that. That actually helps. Um, Stitching, not always easy, but understanding myself totally. There you go. You have to understand yourself totally, who you are, ability, capabilities, and guess what? Now, because you know your abilities and capabilities, what you can be capable of achieving it, you know what to say. Can you do this? Yes or no? You know that. Now you know how to act on the truth and be truthful to yourself and so on. Or you can tell, like, no, I don't know how to do it, but guess what? I can learn. And guess what? Use a twin flame, you go ahead and use research things, and all of a sudden, all that knowledge is inside of you, like you've done it before. And now you can perform it as a pro. And people like, man, how fast does it take you? You need to understand as that one of the powers is if twin flame is fast learning. You maybe never did certain things. Okay. You just have to look at it, and all of a sudden you know how to do it as a pro. Okay. You don't know how to design things, you can become a designer. You just looking at the energies in there. It's like, I can design this. You design it, and boom, boom, there you go. You think I'm kidding? No, I'm not. And some of the people are afraid of these powers. They want them, but they're afraid. They don't have the courage to cross their boundaries to actually perform it. And that is one of the biggest lack of success within the twin flame journey, the lack of the performance. So, yeah. Dio, so peaceful to listen to you. Oh, you guys welcome. Um, Here for you guys. I'm really here for you guys. I actually told Rich today, I'm so happy when you guys are happy. He began to get in it on that positions for that. So, uh, bringing enlightenment. The ice, Lulu. Andrea, hi. Thank you for the ice. Okay. Stitching, it shows where you work on as well. Exactly. I was thinking about that today. Akashic Records. Yeah. If you want to know more about the Akashic Records and what they represent, I would suggest you to go ahead and watch Star Wars and uh, go and see the. I think that was either the first or the second episode as uh, Obi-Wan is looking for a planet that doesn't exist in the records, and how someone erased the records of that planet, and how Yoda told him, "What is it, Obi-Wan? What is your problem here?" Well, I'm looking for this planet, but I can't find it. talking about Camino. And Yoda was like, turn off the lights and let's see what the younglings is going to tell you. So Obi-Wan does that, just put it in there and lights up and all the stars is coming in and there. And the kids begin to answer. And one of the kids said the words. Maybe someone erased the records. And Yoda was smiling in there and like, here you go. Go to the center of the gravitations and you're going to find your missing planet. So talking about this, that's how that works in there. That's how the things are working. CF, my brother, the TF journey feels like I have been to a school and graduated. However, some things aren't learned at school. And when your things are shown, point out to you, you may get to the keys to the rest of your life. Amen. Let's say on that. It's time for me to start the car. Exactly. The car, you're the driver, but the divine is designed the car from within you. But how about you leave the driver's seat and let the new energies to tell you where are they going to drive you? Where are they trying to put you? Where are they trying to improve you? What they're trying to improve you? And you move on with that. Stitching. Oh, that is a TF brand new car ready for a fresh journey. Oh, I won't say words. I'm just gonna zip it. I'm just gonna zip it. Oh boy. That is related to our talk with CF that you were talking about improvements, getting the new things, new situations, and now you're teaching coming out and tell CF about a new car. This is what I love about this chat that people we doing the things without really know much of the information, but the energy flows as the thing that we know, and it works like a miracle, like a magic, you know. Oh wow, that was a good one, guys. Really, that was a good one. Stitching, good job. Twin star siblings. We gotta understand that we are siblings. We are all one family on Earth, but people get divided on the cultures, religions, age gaps, and so on. Nightmare out there right now. Even your own relatives, they can be really like, hmm, okay. Let me tell you, that's could be a so on. So, Natty, really, it's great, aren't we all siblings? Yes. So, uh, CF Stitching, I can't wait to start driving. Thank you so much, Dio. So much love. Yes. Erica, is a automatic pilot? The energies are all over to us. We have this automatic pilot situations inside. And let me tell you, the automatic pilot knows what to do. Okay, as long as you correlate within this. But when things happen, sometimes you'll be asked, "What do you want to do?" You give the directions to this automatic pilot. You need to understand you're the programmer of that automatic pilot. Okay, this is what it was said: "Ask and you shall receive." What do you ask for? It's a very powerful thing. What do you ask for? People ask for so many things. It's very important what do you ask for. Wow, the chat is great today. All right. So without 4949. Good number. You guys have to look at it inside of you with these new energies in there, and follow it, and let's see what's gonna come out. Some people ask me, "Dio, why are you just not looking at this so on?" Yeah, I can look at it so far within, but I understand that looking at so far within is not actually what it does help. Within, I used to go and I used to look charts and used to go in there. Right now, I'm not doing this. Right now, when I wake up in the morning, I look at the energies, what they're going to be, and I look at the things inside. I'm like, okay, let's go with the flow. That's the magic trick. Is let's go with the flow. Uh, Villanelle 4140. Thank you for coming in. I think I seen you for the first time in the chat in there. You're talking about the trauma bonding. The trauma bonding actually, if you look very deep, it's correlated to a family, your own family. Where did you grow up? The trauma bonding, it's created there in the family. And that is actually can trigger situations within the twin flames. But the trauma bond, that's what it comes in. And if you have a lack of receiving love from mother or father figure was missing, and so on and so on, guess what? You're still going to be searching for that mother and father-in-law. You're probably going to searching for a person that you have to show yourself up like you want to show off towards your mother to accept you, give you that love, or towards your father to accept you and give you that love that you are missing since you were a child. And this is why usually you are attracting someone who looks or act or so on like your mother or your father. That's the trauma bonding deepness. But if you look at it with all this, you will find out the healing. Your mom and dad or whatever your situations in the family was in there, they were not capable to giving you love. They didn't know what love is. That's the bottom line. That is it, the roots of the trauma bond. But if you're understanding your own traumas and if you're really within the twin flames and so on, you actually look at it inside of you and you build in it out. You heal that trauma from within yourself. Now it's not a trauma bond. Now you're ready to give, you're ready to love for no reason. That is what the difference within the twin flames is the average people. We do the work. And a lot of the people cannot do the work. And let me tell you why. They have not listened to their soul as we do. Twin flames listen to their soul much more in a higher level than anything else because they learn how to trust it. But actually, this is pretty good. And if you want to add something, Villanelle 4140, I would love to, love to get your inputs. And I appreciate that you're here and you're more than welcome here. All right. But yes, if you need to talk about trauma bonding or idea about topic about trauma bonding, we can talk about it. But it's more connecting with in the psychology. Stitching to fulfill my soul missions and serving the divine, I surrender. Oh, yes, surrender. How about when the things doesn't go your way? Would you surrender? How about the things that you possess as a value, as a things, and you can't really need them anymore? Would you surrender them? How about when other people did something to you and you want a revenge? But would you surrender the need to revenge or avenge into these people? That is surrender in there. Okay? That is a surrender. You just don't want to do it. Crystal 4-9 is significance in my journey. There you go. Maybe that's why I said it. Hi, Crystal. Thank you for being here. Andrea, thank you for the energies. And yes. So you guys know, look at the topic for tomorrow. What are you going to be? I think like maybe we should do a um, live chat sessions when you guys are sharing things. I don't know why I'm saying that, but probably there is a reasons for it. Things that within you that you want to share, you want to share within you here. What did the journey brought you in for you? And if you guys want it, we have a live chat group on our Facebook. If you're not in that group, send me a message that you want on that group. You have to be a friend on a Facebook with me to be on that group. Keeping that group clearly in there. And if you want, we can actually do something like this in the Facebook, all right, and so on. But today's that's what I was talking about. This beautiful, beautiful correlations within the divine energies inside of you. So it's good to have a balanced view and not to lose your critical thinking. Exactly. The balanced view actually is very beautiful. We were talking about this for like a year. Beginning of that inner peace that we received last year. That inner peace, we have to muster it. I mean, a lot of the people here in the chat group, they know about. If you begin to look at it a year ago, the live chat videos, you will see we're talking about to see the good and bad, to see the both sides of the coin, so you can illuminate. And you're totally correct about this. That's how you get the balanced view. And it's not about critical thinking anymore, because the critical thinking is coming from the logic. Okay, we're talking about when you have the balance within yourself, you using illuminations to illuminate yourself for the resolving the issue, not to win, not what you have to lose. Is actually you to find solutions, you to go ahead and evolve. And that was a beautiful, and I'm so glad that you recognize it now, actually. So beautiful. Boundaries and balance brings peace and alignment within yourself. Boundaries, yes, the healthy boundaries. The difference between the healthy boundaries is like you know your limitations, you know when to open and when to close. But if you have unhealthy boundaries, which is fears, for it, they're like a wall, and it's still a boundary, but you cannot let energy from outside of you towards others and outside. And you're also probably going to have problems with receiving, because you have boundaries that they are not healthy. When someone wants to give you something, you accept that. I had some issues with acceptance because I learned it since I was little to depending on myself. And when people give me things, I didn't felt very well. I didn't took that very well. But lately, I'm actually working on that receiving part and so on. So I still have inner work to do. Don't think I'm a perfect. I you're in that, but come on, you gotta be honest here. Everyone has things to work on it. So all bonds can be broken. You're not bound to anyone. The bonds can be broken when you're completely free, when you're completely open, when you do. But you're gonna find that when you are completely open, you're free, then you're gonna find the people who are actually using that openness to use you to uh, create things, to get in so on and so on. This is why you will actually need the boundaries to learn that there might be a people who come and they take in from you. They don't give, they take in and take in and take in and take in because you're open. Those are the people who stealing energies, they're stealing situations. Energy can be stealed in so many ways. Can be stealed through the emotions, can it be stealed like an energy in form of material things, in the form of money and so on and so on. You need to understand that the people who does that, in there talking about induce those things, they still link actually their own future. Instead of developing, they're just living in survival mode and they cannot do anything in there. Actually, the karma comes in after them. It's like, okay, you stole, I'll take it in a different way. So it is about that the bonds that you are making in the soul connections are lit through the universe for. Okay, they are lit within the universe. There is some lessons in there from it attached to it. So if you need to learn a lessons like that, the universe is gonna set you up, but you're gonna learn. Okay, but the bonds, the healthy bonds, they are interdependence. That's what it is. Those are the two givers who are actually self-indulging within giving to the other. The more they giving to each other, the more they grow up, because there is a invested time, effort, and energy of completing togetherness growed up. Okay, while within the codependency, well, I have to wait for the others to get up. I have to wait for the others to come in. I have to get these things done. I can't do it without them because I don't know how to do this and this. That's what the codependency. And some people create the codependency just so kind of like you don't live without them and so on. But that is the again leading into this. But when the bonds are breaking, you're open to anything and everything. Yes, that is good. But it's still you still have to have like something that protects you, and you will find out that over the time that protection is your ego that comes in and says, "You see that other ego? That other ego wants to attack you. Be careful because I know how that feels." Okay. But when you're free, you're totally free, yes. Andres, let's not talking about narcissistic vampires and attention vampires and immature personalities. I had enough study out of them. Got enough. I gotta tell you guys that lately it's been showing up this personality situations all over the place. We've been talking about the truth. You want to find the truth? The truth is everyone has this traits inside of it. Some one way or another, still inside of it. Why? Because people forgot to listen to their soul. People forgot how to be a good human decent being, how to honor their words, how to behave on honesty to their own self first. Do you understand that most of the people have no honesty to themselves? They're just trying to see how they can create the gimmicks or situations or finding the easy way. They're lazy. Most people today are lazy. Why does twin flame sound like narcissist and empath, encouraging people to normalize abuse? Actually, twin flames don't normalize abuse. While the narcissist is to accept things that you have to accept an abuse, but that is a distort energies that for them because the distort energy is normal. They're asking you to accept abusive energy as normal. Now that is a personality disorder in there. It doesn't matter if it's a narcissist and so on. Okay, the empaths on the other side that they're giving, all right, that's what they are. They cannot take, only take. They have to give. That's their job. That's their descriptions is in there to giving. But depends of what empath, because the empath that it's so strong will understand who to give and who not to. They're gonna begin to feel these energies inside over the time. The wounded empath has no limits of giving, while The right empath learns to harsh moments who to give and what to give. So if you look at it within all these situations, Villanelle, um, there is a lot of the connections in narcissists in empath because the narcissist need an empath to survive. The empath needs someone to give, but there is no equality in there. This is like a black hole sucking up all the suns. That's how it is. Usually the narcissists have an energy supplies. They have more than one person who gives them an emotional support. They have more of people that can go through it. They're always looking that the new person that's gonna come in smiles at them. It's always about them. They're gonna be looking at the person who it comes in and it's about them. Okay, because that's what they are. They're looking at the energies because they never learn what to be a real love and everything that it's coming to them. For them it's like oh, this person smiled at me, oh, that person smiled at me, oh, this person is like this person, and in their minds that's begin to work on the situations for it. Or the other side is like if they're asking you to close your eyes for certain things that you don't see. You can't just see everything for some of the things and so on. Another thing here is that if they have a kids, they ask you to accept the abuse of their kids, even though they harms them, it harms their other childs or child situations and so on. For it, I mean, studying the narcissism and studying on all this psychology situations is like, yeah. I mean, I had some cases in there. Some of the people know about it. Some of the clients that came in for astrogravitational report, we actually look at it in there. We've seen it, and to find out it's coming from the child to the parents to the grandparents and so on. It's all related in there. So there is a two ways of all this. It's either inherited by the DNA or it's developed for it, because it doesn't matter what the seed is. If you put the one seed into a toxic environment, that's what's going to happen for it. One of the movies that I want to give you about the twin flames, actually, it is made it back at 1950s. It's Indian movie. It's called Avara. We can see how the narcissism of someone destroys not only beautiful love, but beautiful life of somebody. But it takes a narcissist to fix it. You'll find out. It's made it back in 1953, I believe. Very old movie, but very a lot of lessons in there. Actually, I grew up with the music from that movie. That's what I liked it so much for. So if you had someone who's encouraging abuse of people to normalize abuse, that's a big time no. That's what the destructions lead, and that's the self-destructions within the narcissism. Usually, the people who are self-destructive from within themselves. That leads to a one path that leads them to destroy other people's life, but they are destroying themselves as well down the path. What do you think about the dark side of Cupid and Alien Love Bite? Some people say it's the same thing. Have you read the book? Actually, it's not, because I know that everything on this existence that we have has its dark and has its light side. Because if you don't learn by the one, you're definitely going to learn by the other. And it's all about illuminations from within you. Because if you accept the one, you're rejecting the others, but they are coexisting. I think you get your answers in there with what I'm about to say to you. So people can sense energies, like people can love you, and at the same time they can hate you. because they love you. Is the both energies coexist towards the same person? You to hate the person because you love them. Now you got it. That's what the part of the illuminations is. Let's not talk about lower energies right now. That's not the right moment because the energies are not that good to talk about lower energies, guys. But actually, Villanelle, I like the quality of your questions. Very good. I love it, and I hope you kind of like you feel the same way. So, energy is the energy. All right, guys. Well, if you have something else, let's discuss something else. If not, let's thinking about if about topic about tomorrow, or if not, I'll find out, figure out what we're gonna be talking about tomorrow. But the main thing is you looking deep inside of yourself, of your own program as a twin flame, and that program inside of you still in there, still talking to you, and still pulling you up, still involving you. And you might find out powers beyond your imaginations inside of you that you never knew you have capable and available on ability that you can make it that far. All right, guys. Let's share the love and the light. And I appreciate you guys. And I will see you tomorrow. All right. Here are some gifts of love. Take it as much as you need for you. All right, guys. Thank you for coming in. I love you all. And remember, be love for what you do. Be love. All right, guys. Thank you, CF. All right, guys.